I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
Not all heroes wear capes, and not all cops are heroes. And some police officers are the worst kind of villain.
Right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Here are 3 corrupt police officers who got exposed on body cam. First on the list is Deputy Constable Daryl Jones, who thought being suspicious is somehow against the law.
For what?
Because I told you to.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't pull me over. But you didn't pull me over.
Get the license out, or I'll hit for a backup and I'll take you out of the car. Get your driver's license out.
Call your supervisor, sir.
Get your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Please call your supervisor, because you're not pulling me over neither.
You get your driver's license out right now. Show me ID.
Call your supervisor.
What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate. For what?
Exactly.
For what?
You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer.
You can't run this.
That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
I'll pull you over and I'll tow your car.
You can't tow my car.
You're
not pulling me over. You're not pulling me over.
Get your driver's license.
What is your badge number, sir?
Right there it is.
What's your name?
Can you read it to me?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Read your badge number and your name.
Get your driver's license.
Right off the bat, the officer is aggressive and hostile towards the 2 men. Without stating any probable cause, he starts asking for their license and registration. Things escalated quickly when the 2 men didn't comply.
We requested a supervisor.
I don't mind showing you my driver's license, but what is your reason that you're asking?
Because.
Why?
Because you're acting suspicious.
About what? We was in there shopping.
I said, show me your driver's license.
What is the suspicion, sir?
Get your driver's license out.
You can't
Just
state the suspicion.
show me your driver's license. That's all I want to see.
You're not explaining to me. You didn't pull me over. You jumped out your car and asked me, did I want to?
Investigation.
What are you investigating? You just see me in there shopping. I paid for everything that I bought.
Get your driver's license out.
Sir,
show me your driver's license. If you don't got no warrants or nothing, you're gone. I don't have no problem.
What is the reason that you're stopping me?
I'm not going to argue with you no more.
I'm not arguing. I'm trying to understand something.
The other car gets you, I'm going to take both of you out, and I'm going to tow your car.
Can you give me your name?
Your failure to identify.
I'm not. You have no reason. You have no reason to pull me over.
Show me your driver's license.
You didn't even pull. You're not even behind me. You jumped out the car and told me to stop.
You stopped right here.
We weren't in traffic, sir. We were pulling out of a parking spot.
Or I'm going to tow your car.
You're not going to tow anything.
The car, sir.
You're not going to tow a car.
The encounter seemed to worsen as the officer continued to deny identifying himself.
You don't know the law.
Yeah, I do know the law.
No, you don't know the law.
Once you
Get your driver's license out and make this easy. Just show me your driver's license and you can go.
What's your name, officer? That's all I want, because we're following.
Show me your driver's license and you can go.
We asked for a supervisor. You denied us that.
I'm not going to get a supervisor.
I'm asking for your name.
Off-duty employment.
You're off duty?
Exactly, off-duty employment.
If you're off duty, then why are you stopping people?
I'm stopping you because you're suspicious.
Why are we suspicious?
Well, what'd you come back around for?
Because I want to know
No, you jumped out of the car on us because we looked at you.
Because I don't know what you guys are doing. Now show me your.
You don't know what we're doing. You just seen us shopping.
Show me your driver's license.
You don't look. You see all these bags in the back of the car? We just came out of the store seeing you, so you know what we're doing.
Driver's license. Just show them to me. And if your driver's license check out, I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, it's not gonna be let go.
I don't care what.
Sir, what is your name?
Don't threaten me. Are you threatening me?
It's not gonna be let go.
Are you gonna threaten me?
Are
you crazy?
Why you got your hand in here?
You gonna threaten a police officer?
Why you got your hand on the window? I'm not scared of you. I'm not worried about you.
I'm not worried about you either.
We ain't broke no laws.
Get your driver's license out right now.
We have not broke no laws.
Sir, can you give me your name?
Get your driver's license out.
Can you identify yourself?
Get your driver's license out.
Can you identify yourself?
Get your driver's license out.
Can you identify yourself, sir?
You see who I am? You see my badge?
What's your name?
What is your name?
Get your driver's
What is your name, sir?
Control Tom 3315.
What is your name, sir? That's all we asking you is your name.
He also couldn't answer the 2 men's questions, gaslighting and dodging everything by saying things about their suspicious behavior.
You jumped out and stopped me, sir.
Argue with me.
It's not an argument.
Okay, we just had. It's just one question. What was the reason for you jumping out on us?
Suspicious behavior.
What? Like what?
Exactly.
What was the suspicious behavior?
Exactly.
Buying a bunch of shoes at
Nordstrom.
Nordstrom.
Coming back around to look at me.
No, you
or
jumped
do
out the
whatever
car.
You're gonna do. I
You
don't
jumped
know
out
if
the
you got
car
guns or
first.
what.
You jumped out the car first. That's why we
Get
came
your
back.
driver's license out. It's the last time I'm going to tell you.
Cause you ain't got to do nothing. He can't even pull you over out there. He can't pull you over.
Get your driver's license.
Let's go,
out.
cuz.
We're gonna wait for backup, sir.
Yeah, we wait.
An authority over you, or
You
however.
don't have no authority over
Not
me.
me. Not
We're
me.
asking- we want the-
Cop
your
has an
supervisor.
authority over me.
Your
Who's your
supervisor?
supervisor?
I don't have a supervisor out. Shut
Stop
up.
us. What is
Why
your
don't you
proof?
shut up?
What
I'm
is
not
your
talking
proof?
to you.
What is your proof? I'm being calm. You don't have to yell and spit in the car.
Yeah, I do.
Now you're spitting bodily fluids on us.
Yeah, there you go.
You know-
better get your driver's license out.
That's all right, officer. We're compliant.
A backup officer then arrived on the scene and helped the tension de-escalate.
You have to suspect him of doing something. Suspicious behavior.
These guys were inside there. They got a bunch of stuff, and then they run their mouth to me as they were leaving to try to make sure I didn't get their license plate. And then he didn't want to show me ID.
Officer Strelman.
No, they didn't steal items.
We bought a bunch of
They
items.
bought a bunch of stuff, but when they were sitting right here, I was trying to get their license plate. He hollers out the window, "You're not getting my plate," and he takes off. So I went to get him. Then he comes back and he stops here. So I asked him for driver's license.
It's all on video. That's not what happened.
What infraction did he commit?
As the talk between the backup officer and Officer Jones came to an end, so was the tense situation, and the two men were eventually permitted to leave. Dale Jones was reportedly fired 2 hours after the Lawrence Township Chief Constable viewed the video.
Okay, so when we first came in here, right? So he comes here all the time.
Sure.
I'm his cousin.
Okay.
Okay. So we came in here. He bought some things for his daughter. We bought a few pair of shoes. The girl at the counter knows him well. They had a nice conversation. But the whole time, this guy is standing in there staring at us, right?
Okay.
And I don't want to be the first one to say he profiling us or whatever, you know, or whatever. But it is what it is.
Sure.
So I go back in there. I take the little carts back in there. I'm like, cuz, this security's really beaming on us for some reason. So I take the carts back in, and the girl, we had left one of the bags. So she's like, I'm glad y'all came back because you left a bag. So we grabbed the bag. When I come out, we fire up a cigarette. We blowing everything up. And this dude is just staring at us. Then he pulls his notebook out. Mind you, he was in the store the whole time until we came out.
That'll be something that you'll have to take up with the
We'll get
Lawrence,
with them.
the Lawrence Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
If that's the case, because honestly, I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before.
He was aggressive too, man. Like he was just like when you was talking to him, you see how he was stumbling. He couldn't really explain why we're suspicious. But we just wanted to explain it to you, you know, what was going on.
Yep,
because
I
I
get
know he couldn't really articulate what he was trying to say.
Yeah, as far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that point. So if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just, I don't have to tell you anything. He's leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know,
Your
man.
guess is as good as mine.
But hey, man, I appreciate
as far
you,
as I'm
boss.
concerned, you guys are good to go. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
take care. All right.
Appreciate it.
Next on this corrupt list is Officer Zachary Wester, who ruined the lives of a dozen motorists by planting drugs in their cars during routine traffic stops.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Should I turn in here to get off?
You're fine, you're fine. Deputy Westwood, Jackson County Sheriff's Office. Reason for my stop is your brake lights.
Yes, sir.
They work 1 minute, and the next minute they don't work, and then a few seconds later they just flash,
I
okay?
think it's probably because of the rain.
Okay, that's fine. You got your driver's license on you, ma'am?
I just got tickets the other day. I'll be glad to show
Oh,
you.
did you? No, you're fine. All right, thank you. I'll be right back.
My truck may or may not start when I turn it off. You may have to push me off, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Okay. Do you need to turn it off? Do you have to turn it off?
It'd be probably better.
Okay,
I'm on board time with it as it is.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If
Can
we
I
can
answer my phone?
Yeah. You can answer your phone. I'm just trying to think what's going to be best for. What is? What is that right there?
What is what?
That right there.
What is what? This?
That straw right there.
This is no straw. It's an ink pen.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
an ink pen.
It was connected. It looked like it was
No
connected to
straw.
that arc.
Hey,
Just
I
hang
just
tight,
got
okay?
pulled over the-
Anything in the vehicle I need to be concerned about? Bombs, hand grenades,
Drugs?
rocket launchers?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Here's what I do probably 10 or 15 times a shift, okay? There's going to be a K9 coming in a minute, and she's going to walk around the car, okay? But instead of doing that, would you consent to a search of your vehicle? You're fine with that? Okay. All right. You mind stepping out and just hanging out with this deputy right back here?
No, I don't. I'm scared of being in this traffic. To be
No,
honest.
Deputy Hayke will take care of you.
This officer may have forgotten that his body cam was on, or he just didn't care as he was caught doing something unbelievable. In this slow-mo replay, keep your eyes on his left hand. You can see a small plastic baggie he's trying to hide as he puts on his glove. It looks eerily similar to the baggie that was found in the search of the truck.
Oh, Miss Odom.
It is yogurt, sir.
I know. Okay.
It's yogurt.
How about this, though?
That is not mine. No, sir.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you any
No,
direct, hold on.
sir.
I'm not going to ask you any direct questions. I'm going to read you your rights first, okay? So just hang out with Deputy Hayke here.
What is it?
I have an idea. We're going to test it, though, okay?
But no secret will stay forever hidden, as the officer was subsequently arrested and was subject to cross-examination defending his innocence.
Or if it indeed was a different thing, that it would make more sense to start with what's already in your hand before you set it down on the floorboard on admittedly a busy road.
Yeah. In this particular case, no, that would not make sense, because whenever I looked at the bag, it did not appear, as I testified earlier, that it was of evidentiary value.
You don't look. You just said a moment ago to this jury that you didn't know if it had evidentiary value or not.
Okay.
You just said that a moment ago, and now you're saying that you already looked at it and it didn't have evidentiary value. Which one is it?
So, as I just stated a couple seconds ago, it did not appear to have evidentiary value. I did not examine it. I did not open it up at this point and examine it. It did not appear to be of anything of evidentiary value.
He was then sent to trial after cross-examination.
It is my understanding that there was no body camera footage provided in this case.
Then why isn't it on the video? Let's talk about Reginald Williams. That's what we're talking about.
Sure.
In that one, that clearly pertained to an arrest, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Why in the world would that have been deleted?
I wish I knew that answer.
And in July 2021, Wester was sentenced to 12 and a half years in prison for planting drugs and paraphernalia in the cars of a dozen drivers.
Counts 7, 9, 10, 31, 33, 34, 41, 44, 48, 64, and 65 are to be served consecutive to each other for a total sentence in this case of 12 years, 6 months, and 8 days in the Florida Department of Corrections. This sentence of 12 years, 6 months, and 8 days in the Florida Department of Corrections is to run concurrent with a 5-year Department of Corrections sentence in count 1. Therefore, it is the intention of the court that you are sentenced to serve a total of 12 years, 6 months, and 8 days in the Florida Department of Corrections.
Last on this list, but definitely not the least, is Nathan Winter.
Hi there. How you doing, sir? Good, how are you? Good. My name's Officer Winters with the Newton Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is because you have your bright lights on.
Yeah, I have a headlight out, so I just keep my brights on.
Okay, well that's not legal.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Yeah, I turn when a car comes by, I turn them off, but like.
Well, you didn't with me.
Oh, you weren't close enough though. You were a while back.
Has to be within 500 feet.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And you're not supposed to have your brights on in the city limits.
My fault.
You got your license, registration, insurance with you?
Yeah, I got you.
Where are you headed?
Back home.
Where are you coming from?
Friend's house.
Okay. Anything to drink over there?
Nope.
I didn't hear what you said.
It's one of these.
As Winter insisted on the man's intoxication, the officer asked him to do a series of sobriety tests that he willingly complied to.
Just a little bit, but I'll be able to do this.
Okay. Does it hurt right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I have all my weight on my left foot right now.
All right. If you don't have any questions, you may begin.
Gotcha.
Off one.
So you want to get to 9? How many false accusations you got?
0.
It's about to be your first.
We'll see. What I want you to do...
He knows it too. He knows I'm about to pass this shit.
What I want you to do when I say begin is raise either your left or your right foot, whichever one you want, and raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground and keep it parallel to the ground, okay?
So you said 6 seconds, hold it up?
Nope, you're gonna hold your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground and keep it parallel to the ground.
Gotcha.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
All right, during this, keep your arms down to your side. Why are you shaking so much?
It's freezing, man. Look at you, you got all these clothes on, and I got shorts on and it's raining. And you false accusing me, so of course I'm gonna be a little nervous. Yeah. You got nothing to say. Exactly.
Questions?
Look, you in pants, I'm in shorts, and it's raining now.
I wear shorts when it's 30 below.
Congratulations.
Questions about the test?
Nope.
Okay, if you don't have any questions, you may begin. Keep your legs straight.
Is that 6 inches to you?
Yep. I'm gonna come in towards the bridge of your nose, but I'm not gonna touch your nose.
And make sure, blow me too, man. Give me a little blow.
I will.
Blow zeros.
I will here in a minute.
You ready?
Yep. Okay, you can relax. So I'm gonna read you Miranda, okay? Right now you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, will be appointed to you before any question, okay?
Is there...
When's the last time we smoked weed?
I do not remember that.
Tonight?
No.
Okay, well I think it's tonight.
I've had no weed tonight.
Jasper 630 down on PBT.
What? Why do you think it's tonight? Why do you think I smoke? I blew zeros, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on.
But amidst passing every test and blowing zeros, the officer still made the unjust arrest.
Do that now. I want to go home. You wasted my time.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Right now you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated, okay?
I'm not intoxicated. Sir, I'm not intoxicated. I blew zeros.
You can be under the influence of a narcotic.
My phone?
The young man was taken into custody, but was then released after retaking the sobriety test during processing. The case involving these two has not yet been resolved as of the time of this video. Some officers just don't know when to stop, and some people should never become police officers. That ends today's video. If you've watched this far, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons.